right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? You know, one reason why, and I don't tell a lot of personal stories about me. I try to give you a little bit every now and then, but I try to keep it about the story as much as possible. But to tell y'all a little bit real quick about myself, one reason why I even got into the news space, first and foremost, doing the interviews wasn't paying the bills, you know. Also, just from a view standpoint, doing the interviews wouldn't give me enough views. There was no respect on my name and going out in public trying to get interviews. So there was a multitude of reasons why I decided to do news for you guys day in and day out. And over the last 2-3 years, we've been getting it in. Thank y'all so much for the love. But one of the things and one of the biggest reasons why I decided to do hip hop news on this platform specifically, because I don't like fake news. You want to know what grinds Taliaferro's gears pretty much more than anything? The amount of fake news and disrespect put into the atmosphere. Y'all deserve the best, man. And I don't care where you get your news from. This might be your first time watching one of my videos. This might be your 100th time watching one of my videos. Just hold the person giving y'all news accountable, right? I never get mad at people if they try to check my facts or, you know, call me out. Never get mad at that. You want to know why? It's my responsibility to you guys to get it right. That's my one responsibility. That's why I believe the views for my platform go up and up and up. At the end of the day, does he get it right? And I think more times than not, we get it right on my platform. And what grinds my gears more than anything is when fake news is put in the atmosphere. Somebody asked me, that was like, yo, Taliaferro, you ain't seen the fact that Jay-Z got arrested dead, Nipsey Hussle. Jay-Z then created a $15 million trust fund for Nipsey Hussle kids. You ain't gonna talk about that? That's dope. We gonna just talk about the bad with the Nipsey Hussle story? No, the reason why we ain't talking about it because it's fake news, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you how sick this world is and how desperate this world is. A man lost his life less than a week ago, right? And a man is mourning the loss of somebody he knew. And Jay-Z mourning the death of Nipsey Hussle. There are sick people in this world, and it ain't just kids. There are sick people with quote-unquote platforms that go post crap like this, right? That make up stories. It's a made-up story. There are sick people on YouTube, everywhere, on Instagram, that go repost a lot of this stuff. Then there are people who just don't know what's real or what's fake. And this is ridiculous to me. A lot of this stuff can be fact checked, right? This stuff is simple. It can be fact checked by simply reaching out to the right people. But people don't want to do that in 2019. People don't want to get your facts right. People want to be first. People want clicks. That shit bothers me. This is a fake story, ladies and gentlemen. A man is dead. This is how disrespectful media has become. It's why guys like me are in this space. And it ain't that many of us that's really going out of our way to make sure more times than not we get it right. Like, this is disrespectful. Do you know how many stories I sit on? Because sometimes I don't feel as if though it's the right time and to put that energy in the atmosphere. You know how many times people tell me stuff? Do you know how much news I might know, like I might have got from a person, but I just sit on it because I don't know if it's true and I can't get it confirmed. I can't reach out to that person, right? That stuff bothers me. A man is dead, ladies and gentlemen, and a man is mourning the loss of a friend. But there's somebody out here that decided to make this story up. Jay-Z has not created a $15 million trust fund for Nipsey Hussle kids. There are people within Rock Nation that actually posted this and had to backpedal themselves today because even they didn't reach out to the right people to ask, yo, is this true or not? This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. People go on Instagram and YouTube, post this stuff to millions of people, and it's wrong information. Absolutely, I think Jay-Z is going to do something dope for Nipsey Hussle and his legacy. Y'all know Jay. Nipsey had Rock Nation ties. You know, Jay's going to do something dope. We know how he moves. I know some factual information. I can tell you this. Jay and Nipsey Hussle over the last year or two have been getting closer. I'm not going to call them close, but they definitely, you can see even pictures of Nipsey starting to attend more Rock Nation events. I think Nipsey was just recently at the Rock Nation brunch on the West Coast Grammy weekend, right? I can tell you this, Jay and Nipsey were as close as they had ever been over the last year or two, right? Like, I just don't like fake news. I don't like it. People could simply do fact checks instead of trying to be first. There are 1,000 places you can go get your YouTube videos at nowadays. everybody's doing this. But where you gonna go get factual news where people actually care about their platform that they got and the energy they putting out in the atmosphere? Just to make it clear again, Jay-Z has not created a $15 million trust fund for Nipsey Hussle's kids. Please stop spreading that fake story out of respect for Nipsey, his family, and even Jay. Like, he's mourning the loss of a friend. Like, don't lie on nobody's name. Y'all, we take it too far with the fake news, man. People got to be held accountable for factual information. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted. By the way, and I'm not knocking nobody. I've always said this on my platform. I don't understand how people get news from people who are, like, you can't get news from somebody who you never seen their face, in my opinion. Like, it could be anybody just making up stories. I'm not knocking anybody in their hustle. I don't understand how people listen to people whose face they never seen for news. Y'all see my face on every video with my intro or my outro, right? Every video, whether I'm on camera or not. At the end of the day, I hold myself accountable because I put my brand to every video I put on this platform with that outro, right? Thank you for I tell you guys, I got one life to live out my dreams. You see me in my interviews. That's to hold me accountable a lot of the times. That's branding, but it's also to hold me accountable of at least doing my due diligence. You know who I am. People see me out here in public and know who I am. I don't like that there are people out here with platforms and you don't even know if they're real people, like who they are. Like, maybe there are people out in the atmosphere that are literally trying to put fake news out. That stuff bothers me, man. Just point of the video is watch who y'all get information from, and let's just be respectful to Nipsey and his family, man, and Jay, as everybody kind of just bereaves this very tough one for the culture, man. Rest in peace again. I can't say this enough to Nipsey Hussle, and prayers to his family. Thank y'all so much for the time, loves, but I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids that you are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.